We need to acknowledge that over the past 20 years, we've lost 500,000 acres of core sagebrush area. And so starting there, that there's an urgency behind what we need to do to get it in front of any future loss. And then the second part of that is that, defend the core, grow the core. We need to go to where the core is and start there, which we haven't necessarily done in the past. With that is shifting this focus from a reactive approach to a proactive approach so that we can defend that core, and then realize that all of this is going on with this future climate uncertainty. So we kind of want to incorporate defending the core now, but then working in those areas that are most likely to be core in the future. So the first is that there's sort of this administrative capacity or environment that we work in. So we've been incredibly fortunate that in recent years, we've had this influx of funding through the bipartisan infrastructure law, through the Inflation Reduction Act. But in a lot of cases, we don't have the capacity to even absorb that money. And so we're trying to catch up with that so we can get work out on the ground. And it's not as simple as just adding money, which is sometimes hard for people to realize. The other issue we have is that if we are going to take a proactive approach and not a reactive approach, it's going to look different than what we've done in the past. And with that, we're kind of managing, we're managing change, we're managing loss. And so you got to get people over that, and it's going to look risky, or maybe riskier than things we've done in the past. If you look at where our sagebrush resources are within the parks and refuge system, we have some really high quality sagebrush habitat. It's in areas that are really important to our partners. Of course, all these areas are important to the private landowners and the communities that they're in. And so, we have to step up to that and allow ourselves to have a bigger role in the biome. And then again, I think, it's really coming back to a proactive approach and realizing that we're going to have to do things differently than we have in the past. And, we've got to figure out how to bring people with us as we go through that process. Defend the core. It's start there, and everything else is sort of after that.